Everyone thinks they know what money is. A number on a screen, a piece of paper, shiny metal in your hand. But what if everything we call money today, your salary, your savings, even the dollar itself, exists only because of a 5,000-year-old accident? An accident that started with ancient farmers, ended with kings, and nearly collapsed entire civilizations. Tonight, we go back to the moment before money existed, when value was fragile, trust was rare, and the wrong trade could get you killed. Because hidden in that story is a question we still don't know how to answer. What gives money its power? And the truth is far stranger and far older than you think. How ancient civilizations invented money, from gold to paper. Section 1, setting the stage. The world before money was chaotic. No coins, no paper, no digital numbers. Just people, possessions, and problems. Imagine you're a farmer in Mesopotamia, 4,000 years before credit cards, before banks, before the idea of a salary. You grow barley. Your neighbor raises goats. Someone else makes clay pots. You need what they have. They need what you have. And here lies the first problem. Barter only works when both people want something at the same time. This is called the double coincidence of wants. And ancient people quickly discovered something terrifying. Most trades fail. You might desperately need a goat, but the goat herder doesn't need barley today. He wants shoes. But the shoemaker wants fish. But the fisherman wants tools. You see the chain? Without a universal item everyone accepted, civilization was stuck. This wasn't just inconvenient. It limited population growth, froze trade, and held back early technology. But then, something changed. A simple idea emerged. One so powerful that it would reshape kingdoms, build empires, and outlive nearly every king who tried to control it. The idea of a universal store of value. A single object that everyone would take, even if they didn't need it at that moment. But how did humanity choose what that object should be? Here's where the story gets interesting. Section 2. Origins, the first money. Money did not begin with gold. It didn't begin with silver, and it definitely didn't begin with paper. The first true form of money was food. 1. Barley. The first currency, Mesopotamia, 3000 BCE. Ancient Sumerians standardized barley as a form of payment. Barley was measurable, divisible, consistent. You could pay rent, loans, and wages in barley. And here's the twist. The world's first written records, cuneiform tablets, are not poetry or philosophy. They're receipts. Lists of debts, inventories of grain. Early accounting led to early money. But barley had a fatal flaw. It rotted. People needed something that lasted forever, something no king could fake, no drought could destroy, and no priest could monopolize. And that's when civilizations discovered metal. Section 3. The rise of precious metal money. 2. Silver. The first global monetary standard, Mesopotamia, Egypt, Mediterranean. Silver didn't rust. It didn't mold. It didn't disappear over time. And most importantly, it was rare enough to be valuable, but common enough to circulate. Babylonians used silver bars measured in shekels. Egyptians used silver rings called hacksilver. Trade expanded. Cities grew. Kingdoms stabilized. Silver became the measure of wealth, but silver wasn't perfect. It had to be weighed every time. Cheaters shaved off tiny amounts. Scales were manipulated. Fraud was everywhere. So humanity needed something even better. Something standardized, something official, something stamped with power. 3. The birth of coinage. Lydia, 600 BCE. The Kingdom of Lydia, modern-day Turkey, unlocked the next evolution of money. Coins made of electrum, a natural mix of gold and silver. King Aliyats and later King Croesus introduced the world's first stamped coins, guaranteeing weight and purity. For the first time ever, money didn't need to be weighed. It didn't need to be tested. It didn't need trust. The stamp was the trust. This idea exploded across Greece, Persia, Rome, India, and China. Coins fueled armies. Armies built empires. Empires built economies. Money wasn't just a tool now, it was power. Section 4. Breaking point, when metal failed. Gold and silver coins worked, until they didn't. Problem 1. Shortage of precious metals. Empires grew faster than mines. Too many coins, not enough gold. Problem 2. Debasement kings secretly reduced purity. Rome famously dropped silver content from 90% to 2%. Inflation skyrocketed. People lost trust. Problem 3. Transport issues. Coins were heavy, slow, risky to transport. Cities needed a money system that wasn't tied to physical metal, something lighter, faster, scalable. And one civilization solved it in a way the world wouldn't appreciate for 1,000 years. Section 5. The invention of paper money. 4. China. The first paper currency. Tang and Song dynasties, 700 to 1100 CE. Merchants in China did something shocking. They stopped using coins. Carrying thousands of copper coins, tied together with ropes, was inefficient and dangerous. So merchants began issuing promissory notes, paper slips promising payment later. The government noticed. And in the year 1023, the Song dynasty introduced the world's first government-backed paper money called jiaozi. For the first time ever, money wasn't metal. Money wasn't grain. Money wasn't physical wealth. Money was an idea, a promise, a symbol of trust. But with trust came temptation. Chinese emperors printed more notes than the economy could handle. Inflation exploded. People returned to metal. Paper money collapsed. Yet the idea survived. And centuries later, Europe adopted it. Banks adopted it. And eventually, the United States would weaponize it. Money had officially left the physical world. Section 6. Modern parallels. History repeats. Look at today. Digital dollars, debts, inflation, printing money during crises. Sound familiar? Because the patterns are the same. Barley failed because it wasn't durable. Silver failed because it was limited. Coins failed because rulers manipulated them. Early paper failed due to overprinting. And today, the US dollar isn't backed by gold. It isn't backed by silver. It's backed by the same thing ancient Chinese paper was backed by: trust. And trust can be lost. Here's something shocking. Over 700 historical currencies have existed, and almost all of them collapsed. Rome collapsed. China's early paper collapsed. The Spanish Silver Empire collapsed. The British pound lost world dominance. Every empire believes its money will last forever. Every empire is wrong. Section 7. The takeaways. 1. Money is a technology, not a material. From barley to gold to paper to digital, money changes whenever society changes. 2. Every monetary system eventually breaks. Shortages, manipulation, inflation, these cycles have repeated for 5,000 years. 3. The real value of money is trust. Not metal, not paper, not numbers. Trust. The moment trust dies, so does the currency. As we move deeper into a digital world, cryptocurrency, AI-driven finance, and central bank digital currencies, the old question returns. What gives money its power? Is it the government? Is it scarcity? Is it technology? Or is it simply belief? History suggests one truth. Money survives only as long as we trust the story behind it. And if history repeats, and it always does, the next evolution of money is already coming. To follow that journey and discover how each transformation shaped the world we live in, don't miss what comes next. Subscribe to Empire Money, where we uncover the stories behind wealth, power, and the rise of financial empires.